Cedric Golden here from Razorback Country, where the Longhorns took a 20-10 win over the Arkansas Razorbacks on the road. Big time win for the Horns. Gotta hand it to these seniors. They came through in a big way. Jahdae Barron Sorrell, Alfred Collins, Michael Taft, David Benda, Jake Majors. They were all on the 2021 team that came into Fayetteville and took a 40-21 beat down at the hands of the Razorback. Revenge was particularly sweet for Steve Sarkisian and company before a raucous Reynolds Stadium crowd. The Horns survived an upset bid and improved to 9-1 overall, 5-1 in conference play, with a 10th straight road win. The number 3 Horns moved within 2 wins of playing for an SEC championship in their debut season. And today was mostly about the defense. Tackle Alfred Collins made the defensive play of the game. He is playing the best football of his young life. The latest in a line of Longhorn tackles who are parlaying a good senior year in the possibility of getting drafted. His strip of wideout C.J. Brown was a big-time hustle play where he originally rushed the quarterback and a double back because he diagnosed a bubble screen, made the strip. Michael Taft comes up with the fumble recovery. And then this came after Quinn Ewers hit Matthew Golden with a 1-yard TD pass to put the Horns up by 10. This was a team win in every sense of the phrase. Texas registered a season-high 6 sacks by 5 different players and forced 2 turnovers, including Jahdae's first half interception. That's 15 picks for the Texas Longhorns this season. That ranks 6th in the country. The Horns have held 7 of 10 opponents to 13 points or less. They've gotten a takeaway in 18 straight games and multiple takeaways in 5 straight. The defense is leading the way this season. Jahdae's having an All-America season. Alfred's having an All-SEC season. And things are starting to take shape. The Horns are definitely a player. Now about this offense, Quinn Ewers completed 20 of 32 passes for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns to Golden, but he missed on some routine throws, particularly 3 deep ones where he overshot receivers who had gotten behind defensive backs. He's no fan of this 3 deep safety look that Arkansas employed 2 weeks after Ole Miss lit him up for 515 yards and 6 touchdowns. That 75-yard drive was money by Quinn, by this offensive line, and by these running backs, Trey Wisner and Jadon Blue, who did have a big 28-yard run on that last drive, but he did fumble. But fortunately for Texas, the ball rolled out of bounds. Ewers has taken ownership of these offensive struggles. The 176, that's his 5th worst yardage output as a Texas starter. But you got to give him credit. He made the plays that mattered, and he got his team in the end zone when it needed it most, especially after the Hogs had cut it to 13-10. As we look ahead, Sark will have to figure out how to get Ewers and this veteran offensive line back on the same page. They're not in sync. They haven't been in sync for a while. But I'll tell you what, it's much easier to coach them up after a win. Up next, Kentucky, and then a November 30th showdown in College Station. If the Horns win both, they're going to be in the SEC championship game. It's been a great season so far, and it seemingly is only getting better. The money games are here, and Texas is winning them. Texas has won in a variety of ways this season, but the recurring theme is they figure out a way to figure it out. Check it out, hook'em.com. Danny Davis, Thomas Jones, David Eckert, Caleb Young. Some great in-depth coverage on this big win. Also, Tony Catalina is killing it on the Texas A&M beat. You can find him on statesman.com. I'm Ced Golden, and we'll see you next time.